Hello and a warm welcome back to the garden. In this video I'm going to show you how you can grow Lychnis chalcedonica from seed. Lychnis chalcedonica is a really lovely hardy perennial. We have a lovely one here which is the red variety, lovely scarlet red, and when those flowers come out it is really a true treat. It's a lovely shade of red, very vibrant and much loved by pollinating insects. But you can also get a lovely white variety and also a nice pink variety which is kind of somewhere in between the red and also the white. As we get into late July, early August, this plant has now an abundance of seed, nice and ripe and ready for collection. Now with regards to this type of Lychnis, the seeds are very small. They're in these lovely nice seed capsules, and when they're ready you can start to see they're actually beginning to open at the top. Now what you can do with these is these can be sown straight away. These do not need any cold stratification. They will germinate within a week or so at this time of year. And to just get the seeds, just pull the seed pod over your hand, and as you can see it's so abundant in the amount of seed that it produces. These seeds are fairly small and these will need light to germinate, and this makes the sowing of them really quite easy because all you're going to need is a pot filled with compost, and all we do is scatter the seeds over the surface of the compost. Now it's very difficult to sow thinly when you have seeds this small, but leave them uncovered and what you will get in a week, maybe 2 weeks, is a pot filled with little baby seedlings. Now they're quite tightly packed. I'm going to let them grow on a little bit more until they're big enough for me to handle, and then these will be then pricked out into smaller individual plugs of a normal seed tray and then grown on, and then when they're large enough they will then be planted in the garden or given away to family and friends. This is such a beautiful plant, and if you've never grown Lychnis chalcedonica, I do suggest you give this a try. It doesn't flower for a particularly long time, but when it does flower it is one of those moments that is just worth waiting for every single year. This plant can also be propagated by division, and division can be done probably best in the spring or in the autumn. Spring is probably more ideal just as those new shoots are beginning to grow, and I've done a video about how to do that which I will add a link to in the description and also in the screen if you're watching this on a mobile device. It's a lovely plant to have in your perennial borders. It grows to roughly just over maybe a metre or so tall, so it's a really good one. It has these lovely vertical stems, this kind of like light foliage. The stems generally don't really need staking, but if you do get a lot of heavy rainfall as these are progressing, you might need to just contain them a little bit within some kind of like ring structure, just like we've done here, and that just makes sure that they don't get bent over with too much wet weather. But it's one of those plants that we really look forward to seeing every year, and we've actually grew it here this year and really noticed how really good it looks with the foliage of this beautiful Prunus niagara tree. It's this lovely purple foliage. It really does make a really good wow factor. Thank you so much for watching this video on how to grow Lychnis chalcedonica from seed. If you've not grown this plant before, please do get one because it is a really lovely plant to have. Please give us a like, please subscribe. Any comments you have, drop them in the comments box below. We will see you very soon on the next video. In the meantime, please do take care, and as always, happy gardening.